Hello everyone and welcome to another sketchbook tour. So about this one, this is actually a sketchbook I used for my, I guess, like junior year of the semester. I used it to take notes and stuff, but by some point, I decided to just continue the sketchbook after I got done with the semester. So for this, I will be skipping a lot of pages because a lot of pages is just a bunch of junk and art education notes that you don't really need to see. So let's get to it. So yeah, here's something I did for life drawing. No, it was actually ceramics when I was planning to make a figure for ceramics, which I first started to sketch. And yeah, the page is already ripping off because this thing was already starting to break down when I got through the semester, and that's why I taped it and stuff. A lot of the pages are coming out themselves. Some swatches with gouache, and this is from life drawing. More gouache swatches I made here. Gouache swatches, gouache swatches, gouache swatches, gouache swatches. Some oil paint that I started to experiment. This is all oil paint swatches. Me trying to, it's the color. Figure drawings. That's the figure drawing I was doing for ceramics. And then I moved on to another figure drawing for ceramics, which is my bishop character, and this is how I plan to create him using clay by just finding out his basic 3D shapes. And this is how it came out. It actually came out good, not what I expected, but it was such a learning experience. This is all glazing formulas for ceramics, and here is me studying the poses on each side on how I want him to appear once he's made with clay. And then here, I think this is when, right after, weeks after the Elden Ring DLC dropped, I started to draw my favorite DLC boss, Romina. I was planning to do some art of me versus her. And this is all made out of Copic markers and with just lead pencil. Information about brushes, more swatches, and more oil paint swatches. And then this is when I started to do my experimentation on oil paint, where I began to experiment with color exploration while also making an abstract painting. Here's another one I did with warm colors, and another one I did by coincidence. And then here's some more swatches, and here's another one I did for June. Me testing out the colors here, all the rainbow colors to see if I can get rainbow color, and this is my work I did for June. As you can see, it has all the colors representing a certain flag. Swatches, 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 swatches. Some Elden Ring art that I never got to do digitally. Here's Tialie, one of my favorite characters in the Elden Ring DLC. I am hoping I'll do more art of him soon. In fact, I will. Hopefully, I can be him for Halloween this month. And then this is the Romina art I did. I did a speed drawing of her, which you should go check that out. But I was gonna do a coloring process with my markers, but then I just ended up not really liking the pose that I decided to completely redo it, which you'll see that like in the last page. And then here's some more like sketches I did for a new character named Takuma. There's Vincent. I was trying to see if I can replicate his skin color with using just limited Copic markers. And then here is more Copic marker swatch testings that I did. And then here begins my very first Elden Ring DLC boss. This here is Royal Twin Moon Knight Elena. This boss gave me a really hard time. I love the magic and stuff she does, along with the Mesmer Flame Sword. And yeah, all of this was done fully in Copic marker. Some more Akuma sketches here. Some swatch tests with the markers again. And then some head angles here. Some more head angles over there. A little like art trade. And here I was like thumbnailing that art trade. Here's the art trade that I did with one of my bestest dear closest friends, Sam, otherwise known as Wolf Between Rivers. Follow him if you like men. I love men. So here's my appreciation with his character and my character. Some more swatch testing I did here with my Copic markers, with my very limited Copic markers, because I like to work with like a limited number of Copic markers. Here's some more junk I did. Again, Vincent, and then there's me. Some more swatches, and there's Kafka Hibino from Kaiju number 8. It was actually Sam that introduced me to the show, and I loved it. I loved Kafka, and he seems to be very popular within the community. I've seen a lot of good art of him, and so this is my art. And then here comes my second Elden Ring DLC boss art, the Putrescent Knight, Protector of St. Trina. Again, all done in Copic markers, but then, which I forgot to mention with the Renala one, that after I completed the Copic marker process, I do scan it and I adjust the hue, saturation, brightness, and then add some effects digitally. Here's Kafka again, looking cute as ever. Here's Kafka on his birthday, which I think it was in August. His birthday? I don't remember. But this was with the character's birthday, and here's him like eating a chocolate cake, messy. Another Elden Ring DLC boss, the Skaru Tree avatar. Again, it looks different digitally because I did adjusted the colors and added some effects to make the area look darker, which is like how it's supposed to be. And then another DLC boss, the Divine Beast, Dancing Lion. I did this with marker and color pencil for the background. And then there's Midra, the Lord of the Frenzied Flame. I think this tends to be a lot of people's favorite. I also did this with marker and colored pencil. The colored pencil part, I did like the glow of the flames. And then there's another Elden Ring DLC, Mesmer the Impaler. I actually attempted doing alcohol inks with this, which it sort of worked, but it wasn't that effective to do it. And then here's me on like returning to sub. As y'all may know, I am a substitute teacher. I as my job, and this is how I always return, and that's pretty much the outfit I wear as a substitute teacher. And then here's Dr. Toxie, just another character exploration concept. And then here's the final DLC Elden Ring boss, Saint Romina, patron of the buds. I know she's not called that in the game, but like I just named her that to make her sound more Catholic. But yeah, this overall, this is my favorite, as well as my favorite DLC boss. I just love the pink, Scarlet Rot. I love her design. And finally, this is my final drawing, which I actually did this around August as like my return to school day thing. But yeah, I always do this, which I'm probably going to, which this is probably going to be my final like art of me, like of like my first day of school, because like I'm in my last semester and you know soon I'll be training. Well, that is all for the day. I know I didn't show you everything because everything else is just like art education notes and like notes from other classes, but I don't think you'll need to see that. Not really know about that, but yeah. Well, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Hope y'all enjoy the sketchbook tour. I have already started on the new one, which I'll show you. In fact, let me show you some more additional work. I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the new sketchbook I started, and as you can see, I have now moved on to the Soho sketchbook brand, the ones that are stitched, because I think I actually love these. I don't know if I love them more than the spiral one, because back then I used to use Artist Loft, but yeah, I've been falling in love with the Soho brand, the stitched ones. There's something I like about the stitched sketchbooks, and this one here, the one I just showed you, was like my first time using stitched sketchbooks. So yeah, this is the one I'm starting. I just started. Here's the first page of the artwork I did, fully Copic marker. I just did this digitally. It's me in a field of yellow flowers. As you can see, I love yellow flowers. And then here's a character concept that I just like messed up. Then that is it. And yeah, it's still got a lot to go, so hopefully I can get that finished by next year. And here is another special sketchbook that I am working on, and this is solely on oil paint. I just been starting oil painting, and I use this sketchbook as a practice for oil paint and making oil paintings. And I am surprised that like this sketchbook or sketchbook paper in general can like hold oil paint. It doesn't seem to bleed. Not really. Well, yeah, it doesn't really, it will bleed through, but it's not going to like bleed through the pages or like, or, you know, warp the page or anything like that. And I guess it's because that's just, that it's oil paint. Like it's not water where the page will like warp and stuff. But yeah, I first did the color wheel here to help me guide. Then I started to experiment complementary colors, such as, you know, what they produce. And then here's me testing more complementary colors and what they produce. And then I finally created this piece for a education assignment. This here is like a cityscape, which is the same I have for my background, but yeah, this is my attempt in oil painting. I do give it this like abstract look with my brush strokes and stuff. So yeah, and I think I did like sprayed something to keep it like from sticking, but it still sticks anyways. But yeah, this is like a festive Japanese festival sort of thing in a big city. So yeah, that's my first attempt in oil painting, and so yeah, I hope to do more. If I have the time, I'll do more oil paints. Well, that is all for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. So yeah, if y'all like my art, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I think I'm mostly active on Twitter. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!